Now, speaking of PBS, I will give credit where it's due. I told you it was Independence Day, July 4th, that I stumbled upon this series on PBS called Liberty's Kids. I found it on YouTube. And it first came out back in 2002. So, post 9/11, it was basically a cartoon history of the founding of the country. And they've got some big names, like Walter Cronkite is the voice of Benjamin Franklin. So the girls were looking for something, or I was looking for something for the girls on YouTube that was just like a fun explanation of Independence Day. And I stumbled upon this Liberty's Kids series on YouTube. Once again, you can watch it for free there. And I'm like, wow, this is good. It's got kind of a catchy theme song. The kids are into it. It explains it pretty well. It's a cartoon, and it's not woke, right? So we've now probably watched in the last couple of weeks, I don't know, a dozen episodes from this Liberty's Kids series that takes you through the Revolutionary War. And I was raving about it last week to you guys, and I said, I know it's PBS, but it really isn't. It's just not woke. It's just well done. It's engaging for the kids. They've got some big names in there as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger has an appearance, Liam Neeson. There's a lot of big names in this series. Once again, funded by your taxpayer dollars, which is another story. So we're watching it over the weekend, I guess it was. And it's just me and the girls. I think Kate was, I don't know, doing something around the house. And they tell this story about the soldier in the Revolutionary War. And he gets shot, right? But he doesn't want help for his wound. And we find out that he is a she. And the girls are like, Dad, what's going on? Wait, I'm confused. It's a man, but she's a woman. And I start freaking out internally. My blood pressure starts going nuts. I'm like, whoa, this is a curveball. This is not supposed to happen. I've been telling this story on the air about how great this series is, and now they're going all trans and woke on me, and what the heck's happening? So I start fast forwarding rapidly. I'm like, oh, nothing to see here. Move ahead. And they're like, what are you doing, Dad? It's like I'm making it even worse. You know how it is, right? So then I realized, and I start doing a little research here, and this was a real person, Deborah Sampson, who disguised as a man and served in the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. She enlisted in 1782, served for 18 months, and was honorably discharged in 1783 after her true gender was discovered. She was known for her bravery, was wounded in battle, and extracted a bullet from her own thigh to avoid detection. So this actually was not like some made-up woke storyline here. It was a real story. Now, I don't remember Deborah Sampson being a name in my history books back in middle school into high school. Does that name ring a bell to you guys? Was I just not paying attention that day, or is the name Deborah Sampson not one that you're familiar with either?
Let's see. Benedict Arnold, Paul Revere. Nope, don't see it on my list.
Okay,
here.
all right.
I actually do remember the story.
You do?
About the woman who was disguising herself as a man so that she could fight for her country. I thought it was kind of cool.
Wow, so you learned that.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Shout out to Olathe East.
Olathe East. Shout out.
Wow, nice job there, Mark.
Maybe you were Pioneer Trail.
Yeah, you were paying attention. So it really was basically like a Revolutionary War version of Mulan. Of course, the famous Disney movie.
Yes, yeah.
That's really what it was. So I overreacted after doing a little of my own historical research, and now I know the story of Deborah Sampson, thanks to PBS. But we still have to defund their butts. I'm not changing on that. But I'll give them some credit.
Well, that series already produced.
Right? Yeah,
so there you
it's
go.
already done.
What else can they do?
Yeah, exactly. And if they redid it today with how they're operating that place, man, it'd be a whole. They would be adding a lot of fiction to that story. I'll just say that much. But there you go, the story of Deborah Sampson that I was not aware of until this past weekend when watching a cartoon show with the kids.